Hi and welcome to Sam and Kev's Outdoor Adventures. I'm Kev and today we are just north of Maruia.
And I'm Sam and we're on our way to Wheel Creek Hut, so let's get going.
So there are a couple of logistical issues trying to get up to Wheel Creek Hut. First of all, access is through private land, so we'll drop a link in down below in the description to the Remote Hut's website that will have the farmer's contact details on it. And you've got a long drive on the farmer's land until you get to where you need to start walking. But he's a really friendly fella, but it is private land, so you need to make sure you get permission and respectful about that. Once you finally get to where you park your car, you then have about an hour walk along a four-wheel drive track. Up until that stage you're quite happy in two-wheel drive, but then I'd suggest you park your car there and walk along the four-wheel drive track. It's quite wet, got a lot of big puddles. And then you don't follow the topo map, you carry on to the start of Wheel Creek, and there are some big orange triangles. You go across Wheel Creek and climb up a small bank onto a terrace, which is the track that we're on now.
Right, so we're just following the first couple of orange triangles, but it is a very overgrown track this early on, so we're looking hard for the markers, and I'll just show you what I mean by the track. Here's Kev, but if you look hard, up in the distance there is a small marker on a tree up the back there. Right, we're a couple of hours in, making reasonably good progress, sticking to the orange markers. We're just embarking on probably the highest sidle at the moment. We're probably about a third to nearly half of the way up Wheel Creek. So here's Kev making his way up.
So we've got to about the 700 metre mark, and we think we've got to the top of the bit that bypasses the gorge. So this will probably sidle around this contour and then we'll meet back up the river. It's been quite steep, and did suffer another casualty on my walking pole that's lost its tip, but pretty much time for lunch pretty soon. Well, as you can see, things have slowed down a bit pretty much since we had the last commentary about the 700 metre sidle. It's been pretty tough going, quite hard to find the markers there, and the track has pretty much all but disappeared. So getting near the end of the sidle, there's some quite narrow places to get under, but luckily Sam's got the agility of a mountain goat as he comes through.
Good times. We just stopped for a drink. There's Kev carrying on. We're just sort of sidling down to a river and then up the other side, but it's an awesome river valley here. Doesn't get much more Kiwi wilderness than this. Alright, we've come down to a side creek for lunch. Very, very tough. Last hour or two sidling across, very hard to find the markers and overgrown track. Very steep and slippery. Good to be through that bit and onwards. And we are just coming up on Wheel Creek Hut. There she is. So great wee hut, Wheel Creek Hut. Couple of things, there is no toilet here and there is no water tank. So water you can get from the creek, which is just a short walk from the hut. And otherwise, good clean tidy hut and a nice sort of open area. So yeah, great setting. Oh, Wheel Creek Hut. Let's take it. Very clean and tidy. So we've got the 6 bunks there. Open fireplace. Beautiful. Okay, so we are just on our way back from Wheel Creek Hut. So really good tramp. Took us about 5.5 hours getting in there and coming out a bit quicker. By the time we get out, it'll be about 4 hours.
So Wheel Creek Hut was a really nice hut. The route itself, although there's markings along the whole way, there's not really a track and you've got to be quite careful, and that's the main reason why it's taken so long, particularly yesterday on the way to get into Wheel Creek Hut itself.
If you've enjoyed this trip, please like and subscribe. We'll keep at it and we'll see you next time we're out and about tramping.